we back with another one talking about this PBC versus Top Rank, and basically from these fans' point of view. And this your boy CJ Goodfellow about to enter that real boxing talk. You dig? Let's hop into the boxing clinic. A lot of people, a lot of guys just hopped on my page, and a lot of people say this: oh, Haymon needs to take the training wheels off his fighters and make them fight other guys. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You got Danny Garcia versus Keith Thurman. Earl Spence versus Kell Brook. He been giving guys good fights. I mean, what else do motherfuckers want? Motherfuckers living in the past when PBC first started, when, he was just, giving fights and, putting fights on fight dates. And obviously, he has evolved, if he told, his fighters that, it's time to step it up and start fighting real competition now, because that's what my investors want. And a lot of people saying, oh, look at Al Haymon and look what he's doing. He got these investors as a front to monopolize the sport of boxing, and just saying just some hateful shit. At the end of the day, Bob Arum gets way more of a pass than Al Haymon at the end of the day. Let's keep it frank. Let's keep it 100. Bob Arum for years have been fucking fighters, fucking Manny Pacquiao, only allowing Manny Pacquiao to fight, guys that are free agents, or, recruiting guys to sign with Top Rank by promising them a Manny Pacquiao fight, Marquez, Timothy Bradley, the list can go on. And, promising them a fight with Pacquiao. And that's how he gets them in. And they only allowed to fight anybody inside that network or who's with a lower promoter where Bob Arum negotiate where he gets options on guys. And he doesn't even, try to work with other promoters unless he has the dominant A side, a guy that's definitely going to win in a one-sided fight. John Molina, Crawford, Felix Diaz, Crawford. And that's the God honest truth. Even with, Algieri Pacquiao. If Algieri was to win that fight, he would have options on Algieri, to do what he wanted Algieri to do. And, that's to give the belt back to Pacquiao, back to the nearest, closest guy at Top Rank at the weight. They was at, 144 they fought at? 147 technically. And, he been doing this in-house shit for years. And a lot of people, don't say shit. They act like they don't notice it. Al Haymon, is close with Eddie Hearns, Javon Michaels, Lou DiBella, the other guy that promoted Sergio Moro, Sam Lewinsky, I can't pronounce his name. A lot of promoters he worked with, but they don't talk about that shit. They don't talk about that. Even though Al Haymon is not a promoter, he's a manager. He's willing to make good fights. He put boxing on regular TV and basic cable. And people still complain. But you know what? They line right over to see good old Jewish Bob Arum ass, put these mismatches on Top Rank when HBO was allowing it. Oh yeah, I'm with Top Rank. I like HBO. Oh yeah, Golden Boy. And Golden Boy and Top Rank ain't even on speaking terms no more. And Oscar De La Hoya spun Richard Schaefer and motherfucking Al Haymon to work back with Bob Arum. And guess what? Bob Arum played his stupid ass. Now, if, Oscar loses, if Canelo loses to Triple G, what do Oscar got at the end of the day? Especially if he get exposed, as a fraud and not, a real Mexican fighter, and he gets out and get dog walked, then what happens? Then what a side they got? They got a few up and coming fighters. David Lemieux ain't no world beater, but they got a few young guys. But then what leverage does he have? You look at Top Rank, they've been giving y'all shit in-house fights for years. What's the best Top Rank fight you guys seen? Honestly. But Jesse versus Timothy Bradley, that was a good, exciting fight. I can't think of too many recent Top Rank fights that were in-house guys, so they had options on. Ruslan and Timothy Bradley, maybe. Marquez and Bradley was okay. All of them evolving damn near Timothy Bradley. Pacquiao been in subpar fights for years. Brandon Rios. Marquez for the 50,000th time, even though it was a good fight. And he gave y'all Jeff Horn. And look what happened. He got fucked with no Vaseline, and Pacquiao got fucked with no Vaseline, and he robbed his own young. You don't see Al Haymon doing that shit. You see some fishy shit on PBC and everywhere in boxing. Remember the Rosado Peter Quillen fight ended fishy. Collazo Thurman ended fishy. But other promoters other promoters that bring their fighters, like Lou DiBella, Regis Prograis, and all of his fighters, Eddie Hearns, you get a fair shake. Kell Brook came over and got a decision. A lot of those guys, Carl Frampton came over and got a decision. So you're going to get a fair shake pretty much when you bring your guys over to Al Haymon. With Bob Arum, he just wants to keep the money all to himself. He wants to keep it in-house. But people kill Al Haymon. I'm tired of these missions. Well, don't fucking watch it. Go over to HBO or go over to ESPN now and watch the Vasily Lomachenko versus Miguel Moraga. And I'll wait for a fucking Errol Spencer, Keith Thurman, or Sean Porter, Danny Garcia. Hopefully, I don't think that's gonna happen. I'll wait for that. I'll wait for that before I keep watching. And looking forward and stopping my day to watch top ranked mismatches. I DVR that shit. You know what I'm saying? And people need to get their act together and stop hating. We gone.